Last week I shared my story about growing up with a narcissistic abuser and finding out after a 38-year marriage that I was also married to a narcissist. And I realized a couple of things. Number one is that to trust my intuition. I was taught not to trust my intuition. I always got that sick feeling in the pit of my stomach whenever narcissists came to me and offered some projection or gaslighting. All these techniques I learned to recognize in those people. And but again, I was taught not to trust my intuition because people didn't want to be exposed for who they really were. And ultimately, I was fooled by my husband. In retrospect, from the very beginning, he had narcissistic qualities that I chose not to confront or recognize simply because I was codependent. And I found myself, I'm thinking about it now, of course. I'm healed from this childhood abuse, and I'm thinking about how I let this man manipulate me and control me over the years. And for the first 5 years we were married, we didn't have any kids. I had a daughter, and then I realized that children aren't going to make you happy if you're living in a toxic relationship. And so I wanted a divorce. And from that point on, I was being manipulated into thinking that I was crazy. I was in and out of mental hospitals. He'd check me in, but he wouldn't get me out, that kind of a thing. And telling everybody that I was crazy, that I was psycho, that I was, not to be believed. And it wasn't until I healed that I realized who these toxic people were in my life. And I just got this sick feeling again. And when the last few fights we had before I left the house, I just literally packed everything that I cared about in my car and drove away. I saw that in him. I saw the things that I saw in my father. The lame excuses, the projection, the gaslighting, and I realized that this man that I thought who loved me, I was really seeing myself mirrored in him because I was a good person. So I thought he was a good person because I didn't mean to hurt him. I thought he loved me too. And it was a very hard thing to realize. Narcissists are not capable of loving you. They're capable of taking your energy and your time, breadcrumbing you, making you chase them. But narcissists will never come to the realization that they need to be held accountable for their bad actions. And when I realized that this man was a narcissist, that's when I left. If you're in a toxic relationship like that, you need to just leave. I'm telling you right now, don't waste one more minute with these people because they are up to no good.